Hi, my superstars. I'm Raffaelien, a Belgian artist, musician, singer, songwriter, and fashion designer. What can I do? Today, I'm here with Genius to break down my new single, I Love New York, from my upcoming album, Rebellious Fame, out June 12th. Pre-save, my superstars. Love. New York wasn't just a random choice for me. It started as an obsession, but it slowly became something deeper. Almost like a calling. I kept seeing signs, references, people are everywhere, and everything kept pointing back to that city. And at the same time, I was discovering the queer history of New York, especially the club kids. This idea of turning yourself into a living artwork, and that really resonated with me because that's exactly how I see my own project. And then there was this idea of saying out loud, I love New York. It's such a simple sentence, almost naive, but that's exactly why I like it. It reminds me of this iconic I Love t-shirt, especially the I Love New York logo, and something very pop, very direct, almost commercial. And I always been fascinated by, a simple t-shirt can become a statement. Baby, look at this one. I love Raffaelien. I'm so funny. I liked the contrast, taking something that feels very mainstream, very familiar, and turn it into something personal, almost obsessive. In the song, it's not just a cute statement, it's intense, repetitive. Almost like I'm trying to convince myself as much as I'm saying it. I love New York. And I really, really love New York. New York is calling out my name again and again and again. Every heartbeat is calling, saying, baby, take that chance. The first verse is about that feeling of being called by something bigger than you. When I say New York is calling out my name, it's not literal. It's that inner voice that keeps repeating you can't ignore it anymore. And I think it's also connects to something very pure, almost like a childhood dream, that part of you that still believes, even when everything around you tells you to be realistic. Keep going, believe in your dream. And for me, the song is about trusting that inner voice and having the courage to follow it. Why wait for time to slip away, to turn my dreams into today? I know I'm meant for more than that, so I go and I take that leap of faith. The previous is about urgency, that moment when you realize if you don't move now, you might lose everything. Deep down, I knew I wasn't meant to stay where I was. I love New York ever since the day I realized my story would be written there forever. I love New York, it's insane. I love New York. The chorus is very direct, almost raw, obsessive. It sounds simple. Yeah, it sounds simple. It's direct. I love New York. I love New York. But it's not just about loving a city. It's about accepting your own story. It becomes something more intense, almost like a mantra. It's like claiming a future that doesn't exist yet, but deciding that this is where I belong. Even before anything has happened yet, make it real. I know that was real. Gonna paint a town red, take a bite to pick up all, let it bleed all the way. I'm here for the thrill, no sweet aftertaste. That devil had his face. Never deal with the underworld, never stoop low for a shot at the crown. Never compromise my heart for the spotlight, no shortcuts to fame. The second verse is more intense. There is this anger to experience everything thing, to fully dive into the city, into the energy. But also I need to stay true to myself. When I'm saying this is very visual, it's almost aggressive, I don't just want to be a part of it, I want to consume it, to feel like completely. When I'm saying never promise my heart for the spotlight are really important to me, because even if I'm drawn to fame, I don't want to lose myself in the process. But at the same time, there is a very clear sense of boundaries, because even if I'm drawn to that word, I don't want to lose myself in it. And line like never compromise my heart for the spotlight, or no shortcuts to fame. These sentences are essential. They define the way I want to navigate this industry. So it's really about the contrast between ambition and integrity. Why wait until the stars burn out to find what I can live without? I know my heart is already there, so I go and I catch the rising flare. The second pre-verse is, it feels more certain. It's not a question anymore, it's a realization. There is no more hesitation at that point. It's like everything suddenly aligns. My heart was already there before I even physically went to New York. It's not really about chasing something anymore. It's about recognizing something that was already part of me. And I think that's really what the song is about. Realization and manifesting. I think the production also play a big role in that. There is something very driving, almost hypnotic, like it's constantly pushing you forward. It's mirrored that feeling of movement, of urgency, like you be pulled somewhere, whether you are ready or not. A contrast between something very clean and something more tense underneath. The sound reflects that duality between desire and control. The physical side was just as important as the rest. Shooting the video in New York made everything it makes that real. Like stepping into something I had been imagining for so long. It was also being feeling the city energy, not just seeing it, but really experiencing it. There are a lot of references throughout the video, from Michael Jackson to underground artists, to places that belong to the queer community. So keep an eye on it, guys. New York did not make me who I am. It just showed me who I was already becoming. So that's it, guys. I love New York and I love Raffaelien. Thank you, guys. Love you. See you soon, my superstar. And don't forget to pre-save and pre-order and buy everything about my next album, Rebellious Fame, and stream I Love New York and the previous single. Love you guys. Bisous, my superstar. Bisous, bisous, bisous.